Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog. It is Sunday evening, quite late, Sunday the 17th, and I'm still very tired from the book event that I did yesterday and from my day today because I did walk quite a bit today, some more, and feeling some more pain into my feet. I did not reuse the shoes that were hurting my feet, but still, and I still have some tension in my right leg, and I do need to massage it and use my massaging balls on the leg to make sure that it goes away, hopefully. But I am just feeling too tired to actually pick them up and do the thing I need to get done for that. So I'll probably just do that tomorrow. I do want to read because I haven't been reading in the last couple of days. I want to finish this. I really want to finish it. The Phantom of the Opera. I'm halfway through and I just cannot wait to finish it. I'm not enjoying it that much. It feels so weird to read. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why it is that I feel so disconnected to the characters. It feels like so unbelievable. Like the characters, there's no depth into the characters, and we're just being told matter-of-factly what is happening, and it's not like someone that is telling a story to us. It's just like, this is this and this is what happened, and it is like this, and it feels very cold. I don't know. I'm not enjoying it that much. I don't like either love interest because I feel like it's worse in the book than in the musical. I don't know. I'm so disappointed because I love the musical so much. Yeah, I know where I'm going with this, but I do want to finish it ASAP so I can move on to some other books because I don't have a lot of time left. I've got 1 week left before I go back to work, and I'm not ready, and I'm sad, and it's just a lot. Today we did manage to finish getting everything from the school supply list for my son, which I'm really happy with. We only have like one thing that was missing that we didn't find. Well, we found it, but not the brand that I wanted. So we'll go back for that, but there's just one thing left. And we did manage to get some things for the hubby. His planner is ordered, his iPad as well. We're going to go and get it tomorrow, but the Apple Pen won't be available before the 21st. So that's kind of annoying, but like when I did the order online, I couldn't schedule the pickup for the iPad at the same time as the Apple Pen, which is kind of annoying. So I'll have to go like twice. Anyways, we're gonna go take care of that tomorrow. Then we have some forms from the clinic that we need to go get because it's for the financial aid stuff, and we need them to process his file like as soon as possible because it's delaying his financial aid and really need it. So yeah, we're gonna hurry up with that, and then we're going to enroll him in his online classes from high school that he's missing, that he needs to do for science stuff. So lots of things still to do tomorrow, and we have to do that all in the afternoon because after that we're going to my son's cheerleading class. Tomorrow is the beginning of the intensive weeks in cheerleading. So 2 weeks where they're doing a lot of stunts and jumps and choreograph and dance and like all those moves. So 2 Mondays and 2 Wednesdays, and then we're switching into the regular schedule, which are going to be Tuesdays and Saturdays. It's so confusing, but it makes sense in my head. I can see it in the calendar. It makes sense. But yeah, so that's also an adjustment in scheduling. And then we also want to go ahead and donate some toys because we've been doing a lot of decluttering in the house. And right now we're on to my son's bedroom. We did donate a couple of toys from the toys that were downstairs in the basement, but we still have a lot to donate from his bedroom. And I don't want to have to deal with Marketplace anymore. I cannot stand it. I hate it so much. There are some things that I don't know where to donate though. So I'll have to research that. But yeah, the toys, I'm just gonna be donating them, and because I'm just tired of all that stuff. It just needs to get out of the house. Like, that's what I need right now. So we're gonna do that tomorrow as well. So lots of things to do tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to either edit, because I still have like 3 more videos to edit. I finished editing the one that stopped, the one from like July 27th to August 3rd. So that's where I'm at. So I have 2 weeks. That makes sense. Anyways, 2 vlogs to do. So I might either edit a vlog or do some reading tomorrow morning, relax, take it easy, and then go ahead and do all the things that needs doing tomorrow afternoon. I'm tired just thinking about it, but anyways, that's it for now. And then for the rest of the week, I'm going to try to make sure that we have 1 day left where we can actually go to the water park, which is probably going to be the last one of the summer. And then I don't know, for the rest of it, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Anyways, I'm rambling, and I don't want to make this clip too long, so I'm going to leave you at that. And yeah, I'll see you later. Hey everyone, it is now end of the day on Tuesday. I didn't do much today. I was taking it a little bit easy today because of everything that happened yesterday. I read a bit this morning, did my Pilates thing, and then read a bit, and I wanted to vacuum, which I haven't done yet. I do need to get on top of that and fold some laundry, but I still have that to do. But I did read during the afternoon, ate lunch, and read during the afternoon. That's pretty much all I did, and I would have hoped to have finished this book by now with all the reading I've done, but I kept like putting down my book a lot. So I have made some progress. I'm now 77% through. It says I've got 2 hours left to finish reading the book. I am not enjoying this book, so I'm having a hard time to keep on reading. I'm trying to read it quite quickly because it's not my vibe. I've said this before, but I really don't like Raoul. I hate him. He's creepy and stalky, and he's just so obsessed over Christine for, like, that's his whole personality, is being obsessed, and it's a bit pitiful, if that makes sense. Like, he's so desperate, and I don't even know why he's that desperate. Like, that's all he is. And I hate it. I hate it so much. He's embarrassing himself by his behavior. But, like, yeah, I cannot ship those two. That, like, no. Phantom is problematic, but, like, we already knew that from the start. So, like, I'm fine with that. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. The tone of the writing is very cold to me, so I don't feel like compelled to want to sympathize with our characters. And Christine just seems so, I want to say naive, but it's like more than just naive. She sounds so stupid and imbecile, and she just looks like a happy little doll who doesn't know anything, and like it's so weird. It's just so weird. Yeah, I'm not vibing with it at all. So yeah, I'm just happy to finish it ASAP. I have less than 200 e-pages left, so that's not too bad. Also, the other thing is that I've watched the musical once. I loved it so much. I remember the feeling of being in awe from that musical when I went to go see it on Broadway with my mom when I was 19 years old. It was my birthday gift that year in 2008. Yeah, 2008. I was 19. So, anyways, I remember the feeling, but I don't remember much of the actual story and plot. And I thought I did. But like reading the book, I feel like there's a lot of things either that were left out of the musical, but also I don't remember the second part, like what goes on in the second part. All throughout the first part, I remembered pretty well what happened, and I could decipher like what was not in the musical and what was. But like the second part, I have no idea what happened in the musical. Like, I don't know. I don't remember at all. Like, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm just a bit confused, and I don't know. I just want it to be over with, I guess. I also did a little bit of planning, not much, but a tiny bit this morning. So I just updated my bullet journals, tried to update a couple of things in here for like planning stuff. I do need still to update it, but I also updated my page count. You can't see it, but I did write it with my pencil, so I'll have to go back through with a my black flare pen, and I started outlining some things for my school planner. So a couple of things, but not that much, because I wanted to get some reading done, but at the same time I kept putting the book down for a reason or another. And then I also put down everything that I'm gonna need for my September TBR, which is really a month. So I just put down all of the prompts because I wanted to have an idea of what to look out for book choice wise, if that makes sense. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books that I need to get to. I'm gonna have to really think about it because I don't want to buy 6 books to make it fit prompts here. I don't want it like, but also like my physical books are, most of them are already wrapped up, so I can't choose from those. I do have my books on my reader that I can choose from, but yeah, I don't know how much it actually fits these prompts. I haven't looked though, but I could probably find 1 or 2. We'll see. I also don't want to write down all of my TBR for September because it will depend on what I actually manage to finish in August. And it's a little bit too early to say anything on that just yet because there's still 11 days left for August. So yeah, I don't know yet. At least I do have all of the prompts. And when I'm ready, I might just see from there. I might have some ideas by the end of the month. I don't know, we'll see, but at least like some part of it has been done. Anyways, I'm gonna take a break of this because I'm not vibing at all and I'm tired of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum and fold some laundry. And I also want to do some business stuff because right now I do have a lot of things I need to sew, but I do want to update my website as well. So I might just start doing that in the evening or edit. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe do some planning. So it's either of those things that I'm gonna be doing after supper because it is approaching supper time. But yeah, anyways, on that note, I'll see you a bit later with some more updates. I will be starting my She Who Became the Sun reading vlog today. One of my goals is to start that today, so I might not finish this one today. I don't know, but I do want to start that because I need to read it ASAP for William as well. So yeah, anyways, I'll leave you at that and see you later. Hey everyone, it is now Thursday afternoon. I was confused for a bit. Thursday the 21st. So yesterday I ended up finishing The Phantom of the Opera, and I gave it a 2 stars. I did not like it at all. I did not like our 3 main characters, how they were portrayed in the book versus like what I knew of them in the musical. I hated the Phantom, I hated Christine, and I hated Raoul. All 3 of them had no personalities, except maybe the Phantom did more. But like Christine and Raoul had no personalities at all. Raoul was just obsessed with Christine, and we don't even know why. And Christine was just this idiot doll that like didn't understand what was going around her. Like, it made no sense. Made no sense at all. I hated it. The Phantom was like really disturbing, and like I feel in the movie and the musical like he's just misunderstood and doing all this because of PTSD of what he's been through as a child or whatever, and like that we don't know of, but it's like he's just making bad decisions. But in the book, what in the world was that? I don't get it. I hated it. Also, the tone of the narrator, that we don't know who he actually is, just like an historian of some sorts. And he's just going on and saying like, oh yeah, I talked with this person and he told me in his writings, this is how it goes, and I'm gonna not edit it, so like you can read the whole thing with whole detail. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking now and then just start and let you like read what was written. And like, can you just stop it? Half of this book didn't need to be there. It was so boring, and I felt so detached from the book. It was so weird. And the way that I perceive the musical is that it's a tragedy, kind of like Shakespeare tragedy-ish. In this book, it feels almost like horror. Does that make sense? I don't know. And not like horror, I'm very scared and I don't want to turn off the lights horror, but like badly written horror. It's so weird. Ugh. Anyways, didn't like it. I'm so disappointed with that. I was really hoping to like it, but yeah. Anyways, I read it, so I'm done with it. Happy to have gone through it, but I'm not gonna be revisiting that one anytime soon. But yeah, anyways, I also did start, actually I started 16 pages yesterday and read some more today. I just finished chapter 3, so I'm 62 pages in. I remembered that the first part went quickly-ish, but I didn't remember how fast it got, and quickly it went through like the beginning of our main character's life. But I am not going to talk about it because I do have a dedicated vlog going on about it. So if you want to know my thoughts on this duology, because I'm actually reading both of the books, and I'm going to give my full spoilery thoughts on these 2 books in that dedicated vlog. Hopefully it will be up soon-ish. I don't know, but shouldn't be too late, hopefully. But yeah, I'm enjoying it still, but I do need to put it aside because I do have some things I need to get on with. First of all, I wanted to take care of my bookkeeping stuff, so I'm not late on that. And I also wanted to do some school stuff. I want to get on to identifying my son's school things, as well as doing my planner, which I've shown you before. So this is my planner, which is part bullet journal So I'm gonna do this, and it requires a lot of prep work because of the bullet journal aspect of it. So I do want to take care of that so that I don't have that much to do once I'm at school, because I know already that my to-do list for school is going to be very long this beginning of the year. And I also received my husband's planner. This one looks so big compared to mine. Not that big, but it's still bigger. Anyways, this is another Quebec company that I ordered it from, but they actually have 4 editions where the outlines of like the interior changes. So depending on what you prefer in a planner, it is non-dated. So I am going to write down all of the dates and like calendar stuff in here for my husband, because he's like, that's too much. It's already a lot for him to be like actively using his planner. It's really pretty though. I really like it. And it has like pretty pages. This is not the one I wanted to show you. So they've got this page that I really like, the spread on 4 pages. So it's an annual overview of your year. So you've got like month by month and the calendar for each month that you can write down here, and like specific things that you would like to add, like if you know you have like big events and stuff, you can add here. So that I really like. I would love to have a page like that in my own planner. He does have some note pages as well, and then you've got like a overall goal plan, things for the year, visualization of the year here, where you can put like some stuff like bucket lists and goals and finances and stuff like that. Calendar for birthdays, and then you go to the planner section, which is the monthly habits tracker. So you can just write down the thing you want to track every month, and you write it down, and then you can just check whenever you did the thing you want to do. So there's that, which I find quite interesting. And then you've got the full monthly calendar with a monthly overall view. So things that are important for you, important dates, stuff like that. You also have some places for budgeting, which can be nice if you want it. I don't think my husband's gonna use all of this, but we never know. Ideas and activities you want to do for the month, stuff like that. And then you have the actual weeks, where like day to day for the weekend is here, Monday till Friday, and you have a couple of things you can use on the sides. And I love that like they have little glasses of water every day, so you make sure to hydrate. And then what I find funny is on Friday they have like water but also glasses of wine, which is I think cute. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then they just change the color for the next month and so on and so forth. So I think it's a very nice planner, and I'm actually really excited to write the dates in it and like write in it and prepare it for my husband. And he doesn't care for that at all. It would be a big inconvenience for him to have to like fill it all in, and I like that stuff. I love to fill in these things. So I'm probably gonna be doing that, taking care of the books for the business planners, and hopefully finishing to edit the vlog I'm currently editing, and we'll see from there how much time I have left. I do want to continue reading this because I really want to finish both of these books ASAP, and I have maybe 10 days left. So time is going really quickly. And tomorrow we are not going to be here because it's going to be our last day at the water park. So we're going to go tomorrow, and it's going to be the last time of the summer, and next time will be during next summer. And yeah, so I want to make the most of it and be present and enjoy it as much as possible. And then during the weekend we don't have any cheerleading because we're in the middle of what they call the intensive classes, which is only during the weekdays for now, for next week, and then we're on to the regular schedule. But like next week, I'm starting school again, and I'm so sad. I did write on the whiteboard on the fridge the countdown till how many days left till back to school. In French, we say like nights-ish. Well, night in French would be nuit, but we also have a slang where we say like dodo, where there's no word to translate what that means. But it means like it's a mix between sleep and night, but more towards sleep. But anyways, yeah, there's no English word that could fully translate the word dodo. Anyways, that's what we count here. We don't count days. We count down dodo. So the nights. Anyways, it sounds really, really weird to be explaining this in English, but that's how it is in French. So I did write that down, how many are left. And I have 4 left. And my son has 6 left. And my husband has 6 left for his online high school classes and 12 left for uni. So yeah, it's exciting, but also sad and not stressful, but like there's just so many things I still have left to do before that time, and it's not gonna be done, and I don't like that, but it's okay. I'm dealing with it. It's not that bad. We actually managed this year to accomplish a lot, which I'm really, really happy with and proud of. So there's that. I do want to take care of my bookshelves though before I start school. So that might be a plan for the weekend on Saturday. Probably. It's gonna be raining on Saturday, supposedly. So that would be a great time to take care of the bookshelves. I don't have the Kallax unit for downstairs where I want to put all of my textbooks. So I'll probably just put aside those books and put them somewhere while we get it. But like, I don't think temporarily, but I don't think we're gonna get that unit before Christmas because there's a lot of things we need to pay and take care of first financially. So that will have to wait for a tiny bit. But yeah, I'll have to find a good spot temporarily for those books. But yeah, I think I'm gonna still get on with that because I hate how it looks like right here, right now. First of all, there are a lot of things on here that are gonna leave soon. The 2 drawer things, white drawer things, I'm bringing them at school because I think it's gonna be useful there. I have a couple of things that I'm giving. On top of there's a couple of things I need to bring at school as well. I got, those cards I need to go and put away downstairs. And then my son has his notebook there. So not that much like to put away, but still these drawers are a mess. This is a mess because there are books everywhere and I don't have space to put them in. So I just want to take care of it and also clean the bookshelves, which I haven't done in such a long time. So anyways, I'm rambling at this point, but yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the week. And the vlog, I'll try to, I don't know if I want to do a separate vlog for the bookshelf stuff. I think so. I'm probably going to be doing that. I think so. We'll see. We'll see if I change my mind, but I think it would be a good video to make because basically I've been only doing vlogs and TBRs and wrap-ups as videos, and it might be nice to do like different type of content. I don't know. I think I would enjoy that, so I might do that. I'll try to do some B-roll of me working on, well, it's pretty much the computer and planner stuff, but yeah, I'll see you later.
Call to me, illuminate my city, and all I want to do is find a place where it will be so I didn't think it'd be this hard to go and try to let you down. At first, for sure, we saw forever and the distance, but the path of least resistance is the one where I don't see you anymore. And yes, I'm sure about my choices. I don't need you to take me home. And though for sure the bed is warmer by your side, oh please believe me, babe, I've tried. You're not the one I thought that you were gonna be. I got you singing, ooh, I got the blues. I got you singing, ooh, I don't know what to do without you, baby. Ooh, you got the blues. And even though your heart is breaking, I got another man who loves to make me smile. Oh, he loves to make me smile. So can you just get up and go? Oh, you say the best I've ever had, I won't be bad, you drive me mad. I don't believe you when you say I'm gonna change. It's not that you can't break it down, yeah. It's just you didn't love me right. It will take time to get in line, crawl up the vine, you will be fine. But you will have to be fine on your own. I got you singing, ooh, I got the blues. I got you singing, ooh, I don't know what to do without you, baby. Ooh, you got the blues. And even though your heart is breaking, I got another man who loves to make me smile. To make me smile. I got the blues, I got the blues. I don't know what to do without you, baby. Oh, I got the blues. And even though your heart is breaking, I got another man who loves to make me smile. Oh, he loves to make me smile. Oh, he loves to make me smile. Oh, he loves to make me smile.
Hi everyone, it is now Saturday morning, almost lunch time. So it is the August 23rd. So we went to the water park yesterday because it was pretty much the last day we could actually go. It was supposed to rain today, but it's not raining. It's very cloudy, but it's not raining, which is fine. It's gonna be raining tomorrow. So that was a wise decision to go yesterday. It was fun. We actually got to do some slides. There wasn't that much waiting time for the slides, and we did have a good time. And I did take some colors. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, I put sunscreen. That's the thing. But at least I didn't burn. But anyways, yeah, had a good time yesterday. And then I did read up until part 1, the end of part 1 in here. It's 80 pages in, so not that far into it, but still made some progress, which I'm happy with because I do enjoy this book quite a lot. And then I did manage to finish writing down and prepping my husband's planner. So I wrote everything down for him. Then I needed to do that for me as well. So I finished it yesterday evening because my hand was hurting from all the writing. In mine, I do need to draw more. I prefer drawing into like let's show you one that you'll actually be able to see. So I like to draw in these little squares or circles, depending on what the design is. I'll do squares or circles, but I love to draw them in because this is going to be like for my first period, second, third, fourth, and fifth period. And then I have one extra if I have like appointments or band practice and stuff like that after school, whatever. If I have extra things, I'll put in there. And then sometimes I'll put some lists, to-do lists, or other important notes that I'll put down in this part. But yeah, it did take quite a bit of time just to do that. My schedule isn't in though. I don't know my schedule, so I couldn't put that in. I usually will put it like beside here. I think, God, this is the one from last year. I'll try not to show something that has names on it. So the different groups that I've got, and with my pencil I'll just write in what we're doing and what part of the project we're in. It's mostly a summary so that I know in a first glance what I'm going to be doing with my students. And I've been using since last year smaller notebooks so that I can keep up with every project that I'm doing with my students, so that if I need to go back and look at other years before what I did do and inspire myself for my ongoing planning, I do have something to look back into with more details, because sometimes like I do things not always in the same way, and I modify things in my projects, and sometimes I remember and sometimes I kind of forget how I did it. Like last year, how did I do this? I don't remember. And maybe it's not last year, sometimes it's like 2 and 3 years before that, because I do like to renew projects and have some newer projects into the mix. And when I do have like winning projects that I know work really well and are hits with the students, I do like to redo them a couple of times, a couple of years. I do like to do them all over again a couple of years in a row, but I don't want to be that teacher who always does the same thing every year over and over again. So I like to modify things and change things, and I get bored anyways when I'm always doing the same thing. So yeah, at least these little notebooks allow me to plan better, inspire myself if I'm in need of inspiring for planning, but also allows me to figure out like how many periods it took me to do this project and stuff like that. So like details of things that I can put down and go back to and refer myself to if I need it. I'm rambling at this point, but yeah. Anyways, same thing for my band, which I do like to have so that I can refer to it and not do the same things over and over again. I still need to buy those notebooks though. Haven't gotten to them just yet. Tomorrow we're gonna go and shop for my husband's stuff that he still needs, except for his school books. Other than his school books, he does need some pencils and highlighters and tabs for his planner. So it's not like that many things we need to buy. It's not like my son's school list, but still need a couple of things. Yesterday I had like this weirdest thing. We went to go get some ice cream after the water park, and the cashier asked me if I worked at that school. And she actually turned out to be, she recognized me first, but she actually turned out to be one of my students from the first year I began working at a school. And it's so weird because she's in college now. I was not ready for that. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later, but like it hit me so hard. I was not ready. I'm glad I got to see her though, but still it hit hard. Oh, cleaning wise, our son's bedroom is all done. It's all clean. We still have some things on one side of wall that are things we're donating. I have to go through them. Some things I'll donate, some things I might sell, or a couple of things I might keep as well for my nephew, but like it's all on one side. I still have my son's school supply stuff to do, but it shouldn't take too long. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna do that tomorrow probably. So what we have left is the 2 bathrooms, which I'm not taking care of. And then I did have some dishes to do, but my husband said he would take care of it. So that's one thing off of my to-do list. I do need to vacuum. This is the next thing I'm gonna do, vacuum the whole house. We've got this hallway between my son's bedroom and our bedroom where everything is there at the moment. We have a lot of things there and I need to take care of that. So I need to clear out the things in the hall. Today I'm a tech, and then we have this area and then we're done. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Though today I'm actually going to start with the bookshelves. I'm gonna do a video for that. It's probably up before this one, so you'll be able to go and check that video out. But I am going to reorganize everything, even if I don't have a spot for like the textbooks that I need to take out just yet. So this is probably gonna take me the full afternoon to do. That's my guess. I do need to clean out and reorganize everything and see where I put everything. I'm gonna be filming that, so that's gonna be the afternoon, and then we're just gonna have to go and donate things and just like leave, put everything in the car and leave and go ahead and do that. So yeah, but most of it is done and I'm really happy with that. It's relieving to see it, so that's good. On that note, I'm gonna leave you at that and go vacuum, and I'll update you a little bit later with maybe some reading update. I will try to read. Maybe I'll be reading some Ship of Destiny. Maybe I'll be picking up a new book just so we have some content of some book that I can actually talk about in these vlogs, because right now I cannot talk about this because I have a specific vlog for this. So yeah, we'll see. I might pick up Sunrise at the Reaping because I am excited to pick that one up. Maybe Ship of Destiny, but like when I get into Ship of Destiny, it's, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. But yeah, anyways, I'll update you later with the last clip. Hey everyone, it is now Saturday evening. It's almost midnight and it is time for me to go to bed. I was starting to fall asleep on my books, so it is now time to close this vlog and go to sleep. So I did want to update you because I have been reading. So today was my 11th wedding anniversary with my husband, but we didn't do anything special today because of everything that's going on, which is fine. He did offer to go get some books yesterday, which I thought was nice. Because we were already at the mall yesterday, but we have still a lot of things we need to get for the school year, so I might just go buy some books a little bit later because I do have some books I need to buy for the Aurelium. There are some books that I already had on hand, but not all of it. I didn't know what titles to buy for the prompts of Aurelium. Like, I wrote down all of the prompts I needed to get, but I didn't decide on a title for all of those prompts. I managed to decide for 3 of those, which is good because some of them I already had. And then 3 others I will need to purchase, and I'm not sure which one to choose from. So I have 3 prompts where I have more than one option that I could choose from, and I'm not sure which one I'm gonna pick. So we'll see in September what I actually manage to do. But yeah, at least I have some options and I kind of know where I'm going. I am also trying to focus on finishing these books, and I've made some progress. So I read over 150 pages, which is good. Not enough, but still good. Right now, if I want to finish She Who Became the Sun, Ship of Destiny, and He Who Drowned the World, if I want to finish all 3 of those books, I need to be reading 185 pages per day, which is not too bad. I think it's doable, even if I will be working, but still. I do have a 3-day holiday coming up, and I'm also not with the students, so like I'm not gonna be bringing that much work from home, so should be fine. I did manage to get to page 140, so maybe a third through this one. Still enjoying it very, very much. And then I kind of wanted to continue it, which is a good sign. Things are coming back to me because I was a bit forgetful of what happened and didn't remember much except for like the beginning, which was very, very vivid to me as a memory, but the rest was kind of a blur. And the more I read into it and the more it makes sense, and I'm like, oh yes, okay, I remember now and all makes sense. So that's good. Still enjoying it. And that's all I'm gonna say about that book. Ship of Destiny, I read until page 120, so maybe 70 pages, which is also very good. I was not hoping to get through that many pages. I wanted at least 1 or 2 chapters, so around 50 pages, but I just kind of couldn't stop reading. I did stop mid chapter though, because which is something I don't typically do because I hate when that happens, but I stopped because I was starting to fall asleep on it. But spoilery thoughts, I am enjoying this so much. I'm trying to see where it's gonna lead, like what's gonna happen, because right now we've established where we're at with pretty much all of the characters and if they're gonna be saved or not for those who are in danger, and what the dragon is actually thinking of, and what the ships are dealing with, because both of the ships have been touched with like lucidity of memories and stuff, and they both decided to not dwell into it and not go into that part of themselves, and are both closing themselves off. Paragon, I'm not quite sure if that's what he chose to do or if he just has a plan of his own, which is probably tied to what happened to his crew before he got beached. But yeah, Vivacia totally decided to like repress all that stuff, which is sad in a way, but like I don't know what's gonna happen to them once everyone does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I'm unclear, but I feel like those serpents still have a role to play in all of this. There's still the matter of Malta that I haven't quite seen just yet, and I'm not sure I'm liking that Brashen wants to pass as a pirate ship. I don't like that idea because I feel like his first mate will be turning on them. I've got a bad feeling about it. They will get through it, I know, but like this is not sounding good at all, and I feel like yeah, he's just gonna turn and probably do a mutiny or something, because he does not care for the Vivacia. Obviously, that's not a good sign. And regarding Ronica, I'm actually really surprised of what she's doing, but not really. She's still mothering everyone, which I can understand because she feels very desperate and she's trying to make the most of what she can to rebuild her name and try to save her family, which makes total sense. I'm kind of like that in a way, where when I have all these problems coming at me, I get in solution mode and I need to act. Like I cannot sit and wait to see how it's gonna unfold. I need to act and do something about it to make it better. If you don't like what's going on in your life, you're the only one in control of your own life. So you're the only one who can actually do something about it and change it. And it's just a reflex to me at this point. And yeah, I just turn into solution mode and try to find solutions and try to do something. So I understand them being desperate and trying to do something to help themselves and find solutions. But yeah, I'm not sure that's the right one. Cirilla is just the worst. Like I was rooting for her because she was so mistreated. But like she comes from such a privileged point. I understand that she was not privileged at first, but she was still privileged to have an education and then to be chosen as a companion. And that in itself is very privileged. She doesn't know what it means. Like, she wants to rule over Bingtown just because she studied it for so long and she thinks she knows what it's about and she thinks she understands it without even having set foot to the place. Like, how much of an ego do you need to have to do that? Like, it's astounding to me. The audacity to be frustrated that no one is listening to you because of your declared little paper. It's kind of ridiculous, and I totally understand why Ronica would be like up in her face trying to make us see the way that Bingtown works, and she's just not trying because she thinks she knows how it should work, and like her way is the only right way. I hate it so much. You can't just up and arrive and think that like people are gonna listen to you like that. Like, who are you? Who do you think you are for wishing that people will listen to you and we will just give you power of our city? Like, wow, the ego of this girl. And I sympathize with her because she did go through things that I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy, but that does not give you an excuse to be acting that way and so ignorant. Even if you have studied, it is a very ignorant behavior, which I hate. And I'm coming to really, really hate her. I resent that character that I felt sympathy for at the beginning. So yeah, I was rooting for her. I'm not anymore. I just want her to leave and go away and just like mind your own business. But Robin Hobb does that so well and brilliantly to be able to hate characters that much. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it, but feeling a bit sleepy, so I'm gonna leave you at that. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. So yeah, lots of fun today, lots of reading, and I didn't do as much as I wanted to do in the house. I did vacuum and clean up all of my bookshelves, which I'm so happy with. It turned out awesome, and I do have a new video for that, which is probably already out if you want to watch it. But I'm so happy with how this bookshelf looks and this one as well, and everything looks so nice, and it just makes sense how I divided everything, and it's really, really pretty. And I'm so happy that there's so much space on the shelves for new books to go on there once I've read them. So really, really happy with that. So yay. But yeah, it did take me the whole afternoon to do that. But one more thing done. I didn't do the hallway upstairs. I might do that tomorrow if I do feel the energy to do it, but I don't think so because we do have some errands to run, so we'll see. Anyways, on that note, I'm gonna leave you at that. Thank you so much for watching my videos. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one.